I was gonna start this video off by talking about how much of a scam NBA DFS is, but you guys already know that, so there's no need for me to really beat a dead horse. As far as the scamming and the foolishness, tonight was one of the all-time greats when it comes to the foolishness. Philadelphia. Um, I'm not even gonna get into all of it. I just can't believe that. I can't believe that this is where we are right now. Like I said, 4, 5, 6 years ago, this was the most projectable sport. When I first got into it, you could finish top 10 with a zero. That's how crazy it was if you knew what you were doing. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was also watching um YouTube channels where people would lead you down the rabbit hole. Same people still lying to people, leading them down rabbit holes. I see it for myself. I'm not making this shit up. When people sit there and act like Yabusele's the greatest play on this slate when we know he's not. Yabusele was an okay play. I play Yabusele as a last man in, 4,900 at power forward, but to sit there and act like Yabusele some godsend on tonight's slate when Maxey was active, Paul George was active, Oubre was active. Yabusele was in no spectacular play. It didn't end up working out anyway because he got hurt. But lying to people is crazy. Also, always waiting to lock to say the player you really like. That's a scumbag move. And it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my people. My people know better. My people are very sharp. It affects newbies, people that don't know what they're doing, that go, look for help, go to a YouTube channel, listening to advice, and then they're getting blatantly misled. That shit is crazy. Like, I hear it all the time when I do watch any live before lock shows. It's only coming from like one person, one or two people. All the other shows are pretty much, on the up and up. We all have the same pretty much train of thought. We can identify value. We can identify a good spend up. But it's always the same lie before lock guy that wants to lie to people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I ever saw him in person, I'll have one of my goons slap the shit out of him. Too many cameras for me to do it myself. I have one of my people do it. This shit crazy. Like, I care about my people, right? I talk to my people every day. Even when there was no basketball, I still was talking to my people every day. I'm happy for them when they cash. I'm happy for them when we cash. But to just sit there and mislead people so that you can have ownership low, that's a real scumbagish dickhead move. You feel me? If somebody got a problem with what I'm saying right now, and those are your boys, you can hop off now. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all what it is, what I'm seeing. This is the community. This is the community that we're in. This is what it is. I'm calling it like I see it. This shit is so fucking stupid and scumbagish. Oh, Yabusele's so great. Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, it's locked. I was holding on to this. I didn't want to say it. It's bitch. It's locked. It's locked. Everything is locked now. What the fuck you talking about? You ain't want to say it. That's why people are watching you for plays. You don't gotta hide plays, because at the end of the day, it's about how you arrange your plays. Everybody's not gonna have the same combination, especially on DraftKings when it's more like a puzzle. It's not worth it to be a scumbag, because you lose trust and you lose respect when you're scumbagging people like that. That shit is crazy. I didn't even want to talk about that shit. I wanted to talk about Philadelphia. But if something's bothering me, I'm gonna say it. Like I said, if there's any fucking late night, late live before lock. If there's any live before lock apologists or butt buddies that have a problem with it, don't even tell me, because we already know what's gonna happen. And if there's anybody that listens to them shows, they know that I'm telling the truth. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, please don't let me know, because I'm not in the mood and I got time today. Anyway, Philadelphia. What I'm gonna say about Philadelphia is pretty self-explainable about how awful they are. The whole franchise, they always been bad. They can't get nothing right. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Markel Fultz, nothing. They can't get nothing right. One more person before I get into this show. Bam Adebayo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You was moonlighting on the USA team like you was good at something. What's crazy is that your girlfriend is better than you. If anybody doesn't know who Bam Adebayo's girlfriend is, Google it. And when I say she's better than him, I'm not even making this shit up. Wow, what a time to be alive. God bless America. We got Luka up top 10-5. Luka is back. Luka needed to get his timing back and get comfortable. He's not back, but he's closer to being Dallas, we all know. He's going up against Dallas. He's 10-5. He's priced correctly. Great synergy with him and Reeves, him and Braun, him and Jackson Hayes. Fire up Luka. LaMelo. I don't want to pay 9.5 for LaMelo. Not on this slate. Charlotte's trash. They're never going to win anything. They never try to win anything. They'll probably end up trading LaMelo when it's time to pay him. That's the new thing in the NBA now. Let's trade these fools before we got to pay him. Dame Dollar looks good. If Giannis is still compromised, Dame Dollar looks even better. Kyrie's in play going up against LA. This should be a explosive, tight, close game. Booker, he's been pretty mid this season, to be honest with you. 9K, he's an okay play. Kyrie's been playing better with Butler, but he only playing 30 minutes. That's whack. We need guys that's gonna play 37, 38, 39 minutes. Fox is in play. I'm expecting a bounce back game. Barnes is always an okay play, priced more correctly. Thompson's in play. I haven't been playing him lately, but I know he went off for a 60 bomb, or 48. You know what? Let me see. This was the All-Star break, 48, 38. He doesn't shoot enough for me, but he does everything else. That's the thing with Thompson. He's in play. He's absolutely in play. Donovan Mitchell's in play. I don't like the pace in Orlando, but Mitchell's in play. Is Garland back? If Garland is out, Mitchell gets a bump. Morant, another guy. I haven't played this guy lately. 40 fantasy points last game. 8,100. I mean, if he's going to be... All right, you know what? Before his price comes back up, let's play him. That's how we got to look at it. You don't know what you're going to get out of him, but before his price goes back up, let's take a shot. It's the best time to take a shot. Reeves, don't think we need Reeves if we're going to get Luka off the minutes limit. But if you end up getting the Reeves in the lineup, there's nothing wrong with that. McCollum's an okay play. Quickly against Boston, he's fine. Derek White looks better. Holiday's out. If Van Vliet is back, that's going to throw a monkey wrench into everything Houston is doing. Castle off the bench at 6'2". It's crazy. He played 22 minutes, 4 fantasy points. I told y'all not to mess with him. Podziemski's absolutely in play. He's going to start. Paul, very risky. If you don't need to play Paul, don't play him. He doesn't shoot enough for me. I'd rather get to Podziemski. If Alvarado starts, he's in play. Cole Anthony, my man. If you do this shit one more time, I will have you investigated. 21 minutes, 8 fantasy points. Do this shit again, I will call the FBI. Like, you got to watch all these players now. Nobody's safe. You don't know who's doing anything for a little bit of chump change on the sides. Bro, you're a whole NBA player playing a whole 21 minutes. 5 points, buddy. You're really good. You missed 8 shots. I didn't watch the game. I don't know, but that math don't math to me. And I'm not gonna rewatch the game either. But I guarantee you Cole Anthony has a better game. No Anthony Black for me. If there's no Garland, Ty Jerome's in play. No Dinwiddie for me. No, I don't think we need Kevin Porter. Not with Lillard active. Yeah, he could score a lot and a little bit of points, but that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to give yourself a fair shake. The NBA isn't going to give you a fair shake, so you got to give yourself a fair shake and throw out players that are going to be on the court. You feel me? The rest of these guys are towel boys. So let's go to shooting guard. Fucking Yabusele's a great player, man. Shut the fuck up. Yo, this whole community, not our community, but the DFS community is a bunch of dick suckers and dickheads. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. Booker. I spoke about Booker already. Trey Murphy's in play. He had a down game. What the fuck was he doing last game? 31 fantasy points. I need you to get it together. He took 16 shots. I like that. I don't mind playing Trey Murphy because he grabs rebounds and grabs. He does a little bit of everything. So on a down game, he still give you 31 fantasy points. I ain't mad at that. At least he shows up to work. Jaylen Brown's in play. Gets a bump with no Holiday. Jalen Green's in play. Going to be compromised if Van Vliet comes back. Unless Van Vliet comes back and just, doesn't take any shots. But I'm sure he's going to want to get his too. RJ Barrett's in play. I like that price, 7,200. Bane's in play, 71. I like that. Derek White's in play. If I didn't say that already, Bradley Beal in the starting lineup again is in play. Vassal's been disappointing. I don't know if Fox has cramped his style, but if you're going to be putting up 19, 10, and 12 fantasy points, ask for a trade in the offseason, bitch. We need you to put in work. Who else is here? I don't got time for this shit. Klay Thompson. I know he's gonna want to play well, but Klay Thompson can't guarantee us that he pays off his ticket. That's just how he is. He's not going to grab a lot of rebounds. He's not going to get a lot of assists. He got to hit his threes. I don't think it's worth the risk on a 7-game slate. Not to me. If I'm playing a lot of lineups, I don't mind throwing him in one, but he ain't going to be my end-all, be-all. Hell no. Pritchard gets a bump. Nick Smith is fine. Christie's in play. Grayson Allen off the bench if you're desperate. Moses Moody's in play as long as he starts. Strus is in play, gets the bump with no Garland. Buddy Hield if he's your last man and you want to be cute. Ask him if he starts at 4,100, you could take a shot. Let's go to small forward. Fuck Bam Adebayo too. I got time for these fools tonight. Who else is here? Braun 10K, absolutely in play. Franz Wagner's in play. Tatum's in play. Every time I fade Braun, he does me dirty, and I don't know why. I do that to him when I went. Look at what he's doing. He's one of the best he's a top 10 fantasy producer in this league at 40 years old, whatever he is. That's embarrassing to the league. You got a 40-year-old who's one of your best players still. That shit is crazy to me. They should have been blown him out the water. That's how fucked up the NBA is. If you don't like LeBron, it doesn't matter. If you play fantasy, you know he's a top 10 producer. Numbers don't lie. You can't run from that. And that's sad for the NBA that a 40-year-old is still holding the flag. No, they can't generate no stars. All the stars are foreign. They don't like that. Jokic is your best player? Oh, fuck no. SGA is after him? Oh, fuck no. Wemby's coming up? Oh, fuck no. They can't handle that. The only guy they got is Anthony Edwards. I'm not going to say the only guy, but one of the young guys that they got is Anthony Edwards, and he don't give a fuck about being proper. NBA is in real trouble. Who else is here? We spoke about Wagner in play. Zion's in play. What did he do last game? 45 fantasy points. He's in play. Butler's in play. I prefer Zion. I prefer Murphy. If you can't afford it, get to Butler. You know what? I actually like Brown a little bit more than Butler because Steve Kerr be playing these guys like they're children. I'd rather play Brown in a close game. He's going to get 36, 37 minutes. Kuzma's an okay play. Hachimura, believe it or not, he's in play. But things got to go really right for him to pay that off. So don't go too crazy. Barnes, I don't know if you're playing a lot of lineups. You want to take a shot on Barnes? Bon voyage. Who else is here? Marshall's in play, but he comes off the bench. Hunter's in play. Still a little bit risky. All right, let's go to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. If you're having trouble cashing with the NBA, you need help, or you don't have time to do research, you want me to send you my finalized optimal updated lineups right before lock? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. And I'm gonna go on ahead to power forward. You feel me? I already wasted enough of y'all time. Let's wrap this baby up. We're going to pay attention to Giannis. Damn, we can't even be like, yo, Giannis is outplayed Bobby Portis. Can't even do that. Sucks. Anyway, Durant's in play. Mobley. If there's no Garland, let's give another bump to Mobley. I like Mobley a lot. Yeah, I don't like the matchup, but I like Mobley. He gonna get his. Banchero's in play at 8,300. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a bitch. What's Sohan doing? $6,500 off the bench. What am I supposed to do with that? If Sohan starts, somebody call me. But if he's coming off the bench, he could keep that $6,500 and shove it up his ass. Draymond never looks like a good play, but he ends up with 30 fantasy points. Oh man, he only took 10 shots. Some rebounds, some assists. The problem I have with Draymond is he only wants to pass to Steph. That's the problem I have with Draymond. It's not like he's a point forward out there, diming to everybody. He's only looking for Steph. His game is so predictable. Wow. I can't do it. Sorry. We'll see what's going on with Eason. If Jabari Smith. 29 minutes. 7 fucking fantasy points. This is what we're betting our money on. We should be ashamed of ourselves. This right here is everything we need to know. 29 minutes, 7 fantasy fucking points. This is what we're betting on. Then y'all wonder why I'm so fucking upset when I get on here. What is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? 29 minutes, 3 points. Oh my! This cocksucker had more fouls than points. How does that happen? Aldama's in play. Calvin Johnson has been one of my secret weapons. He's absolutely in play. Kelly Olynyk's in play if he starts. You never know what they're gonna do with Bowl. If he doesn't start, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't pull that trigger. You feel me? What else is down here? Finney Smith if you want to be cute. Brandon Clark if you want to be cute. They're going to start Prosper, or what the fuck is he going to do? When you see guys starting and their price go down, that tells you how awful they are. My man starts and his price went down. Unreal. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Sengun 8,500. Him and Thompson take away from each other, so just be careful with that. Is Mr. Healthy gonna play? He should be ready to. He should be ready to go for Tuesday. He's still been pretty mid since he's been back on Charlotte. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if he has a self-esteem problem, a mental problem, but you went from 49 fantasy points, 50 fantasy points, to less than half in 2 weeks. I don't know if you're emotional, but you're getting paid to play basketball, so play fucking basketball. Porzingis is in play. PJ Washington is in play. Jared Allen. I don't know. Jared Allen, every time we look, we think he's in a great spot or somebody's out. He fucking doesn't produce. Don't make me call the feds on you too, Jared Allen. I don't give a fuck. Pirtle, is he coming to play basketball or what? When's the last time he played? On the 4th. No, I don't need him against Boston. I'm not going to play that game. No Pirtle for me, even if he's alive. Even if he plays, even if he's alive. Brooke Lopez if you're desperate. Wendell Carter if you're desperate. Nurkic if you're desperate. Nick Richards is cheeks. I don't know how many minutes Diabate is going to get, so I'm not going to do that. Missy, he played how many minutes? 23 minutes. I'm fine with that. Edie, you never know how many minutes Edie's going to get. Jackson Hayes is going to get, what, 23 minutes? Jackson Hayes is not a bad play. Think about the matchup. Think about if you think they're gonna need Jackson Hayes against Dallas with PJ Washington and Prosper at the center, maybe. I don't think so, but I don't think he's a bad play. Bismack Biyombo's going to start and do what, 8 minutes? Oh, he played 30 minutes last game. Wow. I got to find out why he played 30 minutes before I could play him because, you know, the Spurs. I think Matkovic had a decent game off the bench. 21, but he hit almost all his shots. I don't like that. That would definitely lead you astray. Because next time you play him, he plays 21 minutes and he gets 6 points and 12 fantasy points. You're going to be pissed off at the world. So I'm going to see what's going on with Biyombo. Matkovic if you're desperate. Robinson if Pirtle is out and Robertson starts. Let's see what else we got down here. Looney if you want to be cute, but Draymond might start at center. Him and Post might come off the bench at, to back up Draymond. I don't think you want those type of minutes. Alex Len's not going to get enough run. Neither is Plumlee, I don't think. And I think that's about it. So listen, I'm going to go on and get out of here. Don't mind my ranting and raving, but everything I said was true. If you're upset that I said something about your boyfriends on the Live Before Lock show for misleading people, suck it up. Nothing you could do about it. I'm gonna go on and get out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.